Hey guys, what's going on? This is Sam from the Passive Productive blog, as you can see on the screen. And this is part one of my speed reading mini-series. Basically, it's a number of videos that will hopefully teach you how to read a bit faster. It doesn't cost anything, obviously, but I have to say that I'm not an expert on this topic. I have increased my reading speed a lot, and I believe I'm capable of showing other people how to do so. So in this video, we're going to be covering the basics of how we read, and there's a number of models explaining how we read things, but I'm just going to be covering the most basic because we don't actually need to know all the models to read faster. It's not essential. As well as that, we're going to be finding out our current reading speed, which is actually very easy to do. Alright, so let's get to it. How do we read? Oh, there's two slides in this, by the way. It's quite a short video. So our eyes jump from word to word. You can actually prove this to yourself if you want by closing one eye and putting your finger lightly on one of your eyelids, the closed one, and just reading a page, and you'll feel your eye fixating from word to word. You'll feel it clicking. That's pretty cool, actually. So I usually fixate on a word for around 200 milliseconds. It's not too long. It's average. I mean, 200 to 250 milliseconds, we can decrease that. So movements between words are called saccades, and usually take 20 to 35 milliseconds. I'm not sure if I said that word right. If I didn't, please let me know, because I'd love to know how to say it. Most saccades are forward movements, but 10 to 15% are backwards, which we're unaware of. And you can see this below. It's not the best diagram. Don't laugh. I made it in Microsoft Paint. I haven't got the best design skills, but you know. So I show how we read. We're bouncing from word to word. We skip a couple. And we get to a point where we might skip too many, and then we go, wait up. You know, I don't know what's going on here. So we go back and read again. And 10 to 15% 10 to 15% is quite a lot of time. If we manage to stop doing that, it's a big increase in reading speed. And also you'll see here that this first word is skipped out, and that's because if you read the sentence, these interesting animals consume prey in such a way, we know what the next word's going to be. I'm not sure what the word is in English, but it's the flow of a sentence. We know how it's going to end. So we don't need to read that word. We already know what it is. Alright, so now to find our reading speed. So find a book. Just a standard book, a novel, you know, quite small font, that kind of thing, but it doesn't matter too much. And count up the number of words in 5 lines of the book. It doesn't matter how long or short the words are, because we're going to divide it by 5. Divide it by the number of lines that we counted. So if you got 60 words in 5 lines, you'll get 12. An average of 12 words per line. And I'm just keeping the numbers simple here. Yours might be a bit different. If you get 12.6, round it up to 13. If you get 12.4, round it down to 12. And then we're going to count up the number of lines in 5 pages of our book and divide by 5. So you might get around 30. You might get 150 in 5 pages, and you'll get 130 when you divide by 5. You can see an example there. And so we're going to get that that's supposed to be 30 lines, not 30 words per page. So we go 30 times our average words per line, and we'll get 360 words per page. Now, this doesn't find your reading speed, but it leads on to the next thing. You're going to read normally for 1 minute, and by that I mean full comprehension, actually understanding what the book is, about. Oops. So after you've done that, multiply the number of lines you read by your average words per line. So that is 12 in our case. And this is your reading speed. It'll probably be somewhere between 250 and 500. I personally got 370 the first time I did it, but mine's about 900 now. So it's very easy to increase your reading speed, and I'll be showing you how to do that in the next part. So I look forward to seeing you then, and please subscribe if you found this helpful. Thank you.